The funniest part of people trying to defend racism is when they pretend not to understand. Because you can see inside they fucking understand.
I said Randy Fine's a racist. I said Donald Trump's a racist. And I said the Republican Party's indulged racism and white supremacy. I can stand by those with the
Republican
receipts.
Party that racist.
If a party institutionally allows for racists to take power and do racist policies, what should I call it?
Oh my God.
Okay, let me give you one. Can I give you an example?
Yeah.
Okay, so right now,
Yeah.
when you came to America, you came in 1990?
Yep.
In 1990, I checked before I came here. George Bush Sr. was president.
Yes.
And he allowed in 122,000 refugees, of which 4% were from the Middle East. So you and your family, how many came from your family, if you don't mind me asking?
Me, my mom, my dad, my sister, four.
So four of you were
But
part
my
of,
dad came in '84 because my parents got a divorce, and then he came back in 1990 separately.
Okay, so
we
three of
waited-
you came on that
We did, yes.
as
We got
vetted
up, we waited,
refugees
we
from
went to
Germany.
Germany, from Germany we came.
I read it,
Yes.
story. You
Yep.
came in 1990, so you're part of the lucky 5,000 people
I
from
agree.
the Middle East.
I feel like I'm the
who got it.
luckiest man alive living in America.
Okay, and that was George Bush Sr.,
Yes.
I'm not a man I'm a fan of, but he did that.
Sure.
He understood the response, as did Reagan.
Yep.
You know, Donald Trump, since October, has allowed in 6,069 refugees only. Not 122,000, only 6,069. And do you know that 6,066, 99.9% of them, are from white South Africa? Only 3 are Afghan.
Dude.
That's the numbers.
Are you serious? About
That's
that?
a fact.
Okay, you're serious.
Pull it up, Rob.
Dude,
6,000 refugees, all of them are white South Africans fleeing from an imaginary
The
genocide.
previous guy brought more people than
120
4 presidents combined.
Hold on, he brought in 125,000
He's trying to say, guys,
Can I finish?
time out. Let's get jobs
100
for our people.
No, we're
a
talking about
bit.
refugees. Refugees are different. It's not about jobs. Refugees, your
Give me
international
specific,
obligation.
like you're talking
The refugee
H-1B,
program.
green card, which one are you talking? Okay, got it.
Refugees, vetted by, you know, the vetted program.
Sure.
Where you're vetted abroad. You check you're not a terrorist, all of that stuff.
That's
what
what we
happened
did.
to you?
Yes, 18 months
Biden did
we
it too. He allowed 125,000 people. He upped the cap.
Okay.
Trump dropped the cap with Stephen Miller to 7,500.
Okay.
And since October, he allowed in 6,069, according to the
I
Washington
want to know
Post.
where you're going with this.
He allowed in only 3 Afghans and 6,066 white people from South Africa. There are 2 things I would say about that. Number one, that's racist. You let in 99.9% of your refugees are white people who are not refugees, and you don't allow people from Iran, Iraq, Syria. And the second point is, Donald Trump wouldn't have allowed you into this country, and yet you sit and support. You voted for him 3 times. Donald Trump would not have allowed little Patrick Bet-David into this country. How do you feel about that?
You're so funny.
A genuine question.
You are so funny.
It's a genuine question.
He wouldn't have let little Patrick Bennett.
No Iranians were allowed in this year. So how would you have gotten
You know what would have happened? We would have waited 1 more year, 2 more years
for a
until we
Democrat
made
to
it.
come and let you in?
Bush Sr. let us in. He was a Republican.
for a better
Don't act like
Republican. Okay, for a better Republican.
No, but that's
A non-racist
That's
Republican.
not the point. The part that
That is
you
the
have to-
point. He did
it's
not allow in
It's not.
Iranians,
Issues,
Iraqi.
Mehdi, is it fair to say issues are fluid? Things change. Meaning,
No, refugees are an obligation that America has always stuck to until Donald Trump.
what is an issue in 2020 may be different than what's a top 3 issue in 2016, then 2012,
Many.
then 2000.
Plenty.
Yeah, right. Guess what? What did his base want?
Who cares what his base wants?
That's who we voted for. That's
a
who we.
different argument. You're moving. Why are you talking about? Is he racist? I'm giving my evidence. He stopped all refugees from coming in from what do you call them? Shithole countries. Itself a racist phrase. And then he allowed in white people.
Would
from
you
South
disagree?
Africa.
Some of these places are shithole countries.
I don't think you call entire countries shithole.
You don't think some places
you
are
think
shithole-
generalizing about an entire place?
You think some places are not
What is your
shithole countries?
definition of racism, Patrick? Because you don't seem to think anything's racist. What do you define as racist? If you say there's no such thing as racism, fine, but be consistent.
No, I don't know
But
if.
nobody's a racist.
No, I don't know if. I think it's a weak argument. I think it's a weak position to say, hey, that guy doesn't like me and my race and where
Great,
I'm
but
from.
what is your definition of racism? If you don't have one, say so.
To be honest with you, if you want this,
I think if you call an entire country, entire people shit,
think
garbage, low
every-
IQ,
I
that's
think,
racist. You
Mehdi,
did that to
I think
Somalis.
every single person has an element of racism in there.
That's a different
from 1%
argument.
to 99%.
You keep moving the goalpost.
But you're asking racism. It's like not liking an ethnicity, not liking a community.
Yeah, not liking an
fair.
entire
Is
country.
that what you're looking for?
Yeah, if he says we're going to only have white people in and not shithole country people in, that's racist. Yes, I think that's racist. If that's not racist, I don't know what is. 99.9% of refugees are white South Africans. Come on.
Do you want to? Okay, Rob, can you do me a favor?
He calls
Can you-
all
can you do
Somalis
me a
low
favor? Can you do
IQ
me a
and
favor?
garbage.
Like,